Welcome to Titusville. Whether you are vacationing or making a permanent investment in this community, there are an abundance of recreational opportunities that you will want to explore. To get you started on your adventure, we have compiled a top 10 list of some of the favorite things to do in North Brevard. They are in no particular order, so pick the one that most interests you and get started. If you have the time, there is always something fun to do. Museums. There are a variety of specialty museums in Titusville, and you can take days to explore them all. Some highlights on our list include the Valiant Air Command Warbird Museum, the Space Walk of Fame Museum, the North Brevard Historical Museum, and the American Police Hall of Fame, which includes a 12-position indoor air-conditioned shooting center. Admission to these museums is inexpensive and in some cases free, and you will have the opportunity to view collections of memorabilia that exist nowhere else on Earth. Kayaking. There are only a few places on Earth that can boast an abundance of bioluminescent phenomena, and Titusville is one. During the warm summer months, usually July to September, there is a beautiful green glow in our waters after dark. You can stand on the shore and see the fish darting through the water, but for the best view, you should consider booking a bioluminescent kayak tour out in the lagoon. With very little ambient light on the wildlife refuge, you can really see the glow. The wake of your kayak and even the movement of your paddles creates a brilliant green in the water, and if you're lucky, you'll see not only fish darting through the water, you may also see manatee and dolphin on your journey. If you aren't in town during those months, we still highly recommend kayaking as an adventure, whether you are a beginner kayaker or very advanced. There are tours and routes to accommodate your interest, and the wildlife you will see along the way is unmatched. Airboats. For a real adventure, try an airboat ride on the St. Johns River, which is just west of Titusville. Airboats move at high speeds and can navigate waters inaccessible to regular boats, so you can see some beautiful areas on the river from your seat. Additionally, the guides are usually able to share local folklore and tips about the area that make the experience even more interesting. This is also one of the best ways to see alligators in their natural habitat. Birding and wildlife. Titusville is home to the nation's largest birding and wildlife festival for a reason. There is an abundance of federally protected land with close proximity to Titusville that you could spend a lifetime exploring. You can hike in the Enchanted Forest, where walking and learning trails wander through timeless scrub, mesic, and hydric ecosystems, with their wide variety of endangered and threatened species. Or explore the Merritt Island National Wildlife Refuge by foot or in your car and see countless species of plants and animals. Stop in at the Refuge Visitor Center and check the schedule for guided tours and lectures. Or make your way with a self-guided excursion around Black Point Wildlife Drive. There are also a variety of specialty activities at various times throughout the year, including turtle watches during turtle nesting season. At a turtle watch, experienced guides escort small groups to the Canaveral National Seashore to witness sea turtles as they create their nests and lay hundreds of eggs before returning to the ocean. Specialty events. During any given month, you could have your choice of a street party or antique car show in historic downtown or an art show in the park. The fun is usually for any age, and many of the events are completely free of charge, so come out and have a great time. Fishing. North Brevard is known as the redfish capital of the world and hosts a variety of fishing tournaments throughout the year. If you are not a tournament fisherman, you will still find plenty of opportunity to throw in a line by boat or from the shore. Local guides are available for hire, and we also recommend that you talk to the locals at the bait shops for advice on the best fishing spots. Whether you want to catch redfish, trout, black drum, tarpon, snook, or others, you can find plenty of places to satisfy your urge to catch your own dinner. Skydiving. If you crave extreme adventure, try skydiving from Arthur Dunn Airport. People from all over the world come here to skydive at Skydive Space Center, home of the world's highest tandem jumps. Jump from 18,000 feet in the only drop zone in the world overlooking the Kennedy Space Center and wildlife and beaches on the Space Coast. Local theater. Titusville is home to many talented citizens, and the schedule at Titusville Playhouse is a great way to see exceptional singing, dancing, and acting. Each year, the Playhouse has a robust schedule of shows, recitals, and special concerts to satisfy everyone's thirst for local culture. Space launches. As the closest city to the Kennedy Space Center, Titusville's past, present, and future are greatly tied to America's space program. Viewing any manned or unmanned launch from the shores of Titusville is always a real treat. There are several parks and public spaces along US 1 where you can stop and find a perfect spot to witness history in the making. If you come for a launch, you will also want to take the time to visit the Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex to tour NASA facilities up close and personal, and learn about the rich history of spaceflight in the only place in the country to launch man into space. Antiques and boutiques. While you won't find a Macy's in Titusville, you will find a variety of local shopkeepers with wonderful merchandise. Whether you are interested in antiques or unique gifts, you can find many shops for browsing and buying in historic downtown or a variety of shopping centers. As you can see, whether you crave hardcore adventure or if you're a more kick back, relax, and enjoy kind of adventurer, there are unlimited things to do in Titusville and the immediate surrounding areas. For more information, contact the City of Titusville at www.titusville.com or contact the Titusville Area Chamber of Commerce at 321-267-3036 or on the web at www.titusville.org.